The Minnesota Vikings are playing at home against the San Francisco 49ers. Currently, the Niners are a 7-point favorite, and the over-under right now, according to Caesars Sportsbook, is 44.
I think the Niners get back on track in a big way. I think McCaffrey, we'll see if he plays. Even if McCaffrey and Debo don't play, the Niners are still going to win the game. The Niners don't really steamroll teams too crazy because they run these methodical dink, here, and then they get a big play. But the Niners still win. Purdy gets back to being Purdy. Ayuk is going to have a huge day, I think. An absolute monster of a day if Debo is out. We'll see. I think McCaffrey still plays according to my fancy doctors. They all think he's going to play.
So if he does play, do you think it's going to be more in like a limited role, especially if they get a lead?
No. McCaffrey.
Full go?
Yeah.
Now, if he is out, who do you have as the backup? Do you have Mason or do you have Mitchell?
Mason.
See, I have Mitchell. I think it's because last week Mitchell didn't practice all week. He wasn't healthy enough for the game. And when it came down to it, they just gave the ball to Mason.
Mason has looked great when he played.
He has.
I mean, we know what Mitchell can do as well.
They love Mitchell, though.
Yeah, but
it could be 50-50.
Yeah, it could be 50-50. I still think Mason has just looked so good this year that I think they have to go with the hot hand. But McCaffrey's going to play. McCaffrey's going to have a day. He's going to get into the end zone yet again. Bet on it.
Is there any life for Kittle this game? Does Kittle
if
get back
Debo
on
is
track?
out, Kittle has a monster game as well.
Okay. Yeah, because you got to figure in that pecking order, Kittle's usually the third guy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And with Debo out, I think it's just gonna. Mm-hmm. This Vikings defense is terrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
it's
Purdy should have a great game.
Bad. I think they're gonna keep feeding Kittle, and he might have a fuck Vikings shirt on. Who knows?
Yeah. And on the other side of things, the much disrespected Alexander Madison, people said he's gonna lose his job to Cam Akers. Cam Akers isn't good, like I told everyone. Cam Akers isn't taking anything. And even though he hasn't been that great, Madison still hasn't been that bad. He's a borderline top 15 running back. He gets about 12 points a game. I think this week, Madison stumbles into the end zone.
I think maybe 60 and a touchdown. Maybe.
He got a lot of targets in that game that JJ was out.
And I think he's going to get a lot of targets this game. They're going to be down. They're going to have to throw. What do you guys think, Warren? What do you think about your boy Madison? Yeah.
It's a bad matchup.
It's going to be tough.
So here's the thing. He's the number one wide receiver on this offense. So can he do good? Yes. But I can easily see him throwing up one reception for 5 yards. It's Ridley style.
Really?
I could see that as the floor. But I also could see 60 yards, 5 catches, a touchdown.
Yeah, I think
he's not safe.
I think he has a 14-point around there performance just off the strength. They're going to be down and having to throw.
Garbage time, baby.
Yeah, garbage time is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
KJ Osborne probably like about 10 points. Hawkinson probably about like 10 points. I think it's just going to be an okay day for them. Kirk will probably throw a pick or two. Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
I think the final you're going to see I think the Niners might put up 30.
Yeah.
Especially after last week.
I'm in lockstep with you
I
both.
think maybe the Vikings put up 17. So 31-17.
I think it's going to be another quiet day for Hawkinson. You got Fred Warner and those boys. They know how to cover the middle.
I think garbage time is going
to
be
they're one of the toughest against tight ends.
Yeah, but garbage time is a beautiful thing, and I think he'll still get over 10 points.
Where do you have Kirk Cousins ranked at this point for this week? Is he in your top 20?
And Kirk was
he's
like
top 20, yeah,
not
for
top
sure.
15.
Kirk,
he's borderline top 15.
I think
probably.
he's 15-ish. 15,
yeah.
Kirk was looking like one of the draft day steals before JJ went down. Top 5, top 7 quarterback locked, and now it's
just against the Niners too.
It's crazy how things can turn.
The Niners
so
off a loss, no less.
Off a
loss too. Yeah, that's where it's like.
That's where
you figured maybe if they're 6-0, they could stumble a little bit, but off a loss.
And the Niners, truth be told, they should have still won that game too. Yeah. They just find ways to win. They're gonna be up early, regardless who plays. The Niners.
Their defense is just so bad. The Vikings.
Yeah.
It's just
They
the
can't
Niners are
contain
just,
them.
the reason that game was so close last week is the Browns defense is legit.
Yeah.
It's hard, it's hard to move the ball.
The weather.
This is just
They couldn't plan for those injuries, plan around those injuries.
exactly. And this is just going to be something else now. This game's going to be
Brock
shit
Purdy
show.
gets back on track.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. You're a Vikings fan. You're like, fuck. We maybe had a chance if they won, but now they're coming off a loss.
Yeah.
They're gonna get killed.